Television. We're here on set with Mr. Marc Adebesin, the famous guy that produced Talking Dolls. If you haven't watched Talking Dolls, you can see some sneak preview on Giddy TV Internet Television events page. But for today, we're going to be talking to Marc on quite a few technical issues because this guy is behind quite a lot of films, and we at Giddy TV know him for his technicalities and wanting to get things right. Part of wanting to get things right is what got him into this upcoming UK Nollywood Film Festival. Okay? Right, Mr. Marc, can you tell us just a little bit about you and how long have you been in movie making, either here or back in Nigeria? Did you start in Nigeria or did you start in the UK?
I've only been to Nigeria once in the last 15 years, and I spent 11 days shooting a film, directing a film rather, in Nigeria. So I started over here in UK, but I am a big advocate of trying to get things done properly. There is a Yoruba saying that says,
yes.
I think my passion has driven me into this. I would say the more I'm going into the industry, because I'm roughly 2 years in this industry now. I did my first short film with a friend and a colleague, Nito Olawi, and that has won 2 awards so far. And I would always be an individual who would always advise any filmmaker to try your hands on a short film, see how it goes, and you can now try it on a feature film, and you'll be able to know and learn your mistakes from a short film rather than going to risk it all, because most of the films that I see that we produce here in UK, some are not properly taught all from the end-to-end process. People tend to, cast friends, families, or fellow colleagues in the hope to also get casted in their own films. It's one of the things I tend to want to shy away from and want to give actors and actresses roles based on merit.
Okay, thank you very much. One thing that strikes me when you do talk about the way we cast and cast maybe almost the right person or not the right person at all. Some people do say that Nollywood is an all-commerce industry. I mean, you can put some interpretation to all-commerce industry, but how would you see Nollywood at the moment? And it used to be something that has an identity, because if you say Nollywood, you're talking about Nigeria, you're talking about Anglo-Yoruba films, or you're talking about strictly English-spoken movies.
Yeah.
Would it still remain an all-commerce environment?
I would say yes and a no. In the UK, I would say pretty much a yes. And in the, we do have people coming into the industry because they've got the financial power. Because one of the things that we do lack, I would say, one is the finance, two is the core distribution. But a lot of filmmakers go into the industry without asking themselves, I'm producing something, who is going to sell that thing I'm producing? We do have, the last 6 years, on top of my head, I think I can only call 4 or maybe 5 at the most films that have been able to make it to a Nigerian cinema. And I begin to ask myself, why can't we create something better? It's the art of a superior person when you know the type of film you need to premiere, the type of film you shouldn't premiere. I've gone to Odeon in support of colleagues, and I get there, I sit down there, and I find out it's not a film, it's a home video. But you can't chastise or criticize. If they want to premiere it, they have every right to do that.
Yes.
But we need to know the types of film we need to be premiering. I think that's one important thing. And I also think it affects the type of audience that we pull. Because an individual who pulls an audience to come and watch a film that is a home video, when they see that, they won't want to come the second time. And that kind of affects the way the market is seen.
Okay. Thank you very much. There is one aspect of the film industry, whether it's Hollywood or Nollywood or Bollywood, that is now emerging. I think in the Nollywood environment, it's being either overlooked or not taken good notice of. And that's the spread of the delivery to the audience. We now have different outlets. Before we can identify the mainstream of film houses as one platform of outlet, and then we have the Nollywood environment where we would sell it on DVDs, and all of that has changed, and then we have a slightly different environment now where even though we say digital, you have to really identify yourself as digital. What do you see to that? Are we flowing with that environment, or are we just watching it develop? And
I can't speak for the Africans or the Nigerians because I don't live there.
Right.
But I'll give you myself as a subject matter. I've only used my DVD player once in 2 years. Why? 90% of the time I get stuff off DVDs or off USB sticks or hard drives, which I just plug into my TV, or I cast from my laptop or my Mac onto my TV directly. Also, you speak about being digitalized. You've got the likes of Iroko, you've got Ibaka, you've got Gidi TV. These are VOD platforms that you could either join, watch some free films, get some videos on demand when you do pay, and then you will get a lot of good content. We are creating good content. We've improved in our cinematography, the way we deliver our stories, our framing, even the sound quality. It's improved a whole lot. So typical examples are the Yoruba films. The audio used to be quite bad, but now I have been on 1 or 2 Yoruba sets where you see that they will tell you we need the sound recorded separately. The industry now, especially for the UK, is we need to understand that motion picture is a key element. The audio side is also another critical key element.
Okay, so technically, you know that we are improving.
Oh yeah, definitely, no doubt about that.
The UK Nollywood environment, we constantly look at it as an emerging
markets, emerging. I wouldn't want to use the word industry because we tend to use that word very loosely, and I'll tell you why. How many individuals can we count in that reside here in the UK that actually earn a living from filmmaking?
Not many.
Very few. I'm pretty confident I can count less than 5. That's myself. So you need to ask yourself, do we have an industry yet? I would say, from my perspective, because I don't earn my living 24 hours a day, 7 days a week from that, I would say I don't.
Okay. So we would say emerging, but it's not really emerging.
No, it is. It's emerging. We're going to get there. It's going to take time. We've got major stakeholders here that are pumping their investments into it to make good quality production. And I think in the next 2-3 years, we will be looking at the UK being a stronghold. For the Producers Guild, we've got a new leader in Malcolm Benson. He's doing a fantastic job. And we've had, actually since I joined March 2018, we've had roughly 10 new members since I joined. And that tells you a lot. How much people are interested in the growth, in the development, and the synergy of collaboration of doing something that would take the industry to the next level.
Is there any movement within the guild to identify or at least mark out what content is good for what platform? Because at the moment, like you said, certain productions are okay for the big screen, certain productions are okay for free view on YouTube, and some are okay, like the Gidi TV, where we have a controlled access view, which is to actually register the level of interest in a particular movie.
Yeah, we do have a platform where we engage, we share ideas. I've had colleagues where I've had to tell them about 4K cameras and what they do. And, you have a colleague of mine argue with me and telling me, "Oh, we've bought better cameras than 4K," and I'm like, "What kind of camera are you here?" You hear things like 5D Mark II, and I'm like, no. If I want to create a film now, I would want to create something that is pretty much as high as possible in terms of standard and in terms of quality, so that if I grow up, have kids, it can be sold even by my kids. But if you shoot a film in HD, I shoot in 4K, if we shoot the same film, I would sell mine at a higher price, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because the likes of Mnet, Ebony TV, they are buying quality content. And the truth is, I wouldn't want to speak for them, but word has it that the contents that they are now amassing is a lot.
Okay.
That they now have a catalog and a backlog of what they can actually deliver and show on their content on their platforms for 2-3 months ahead. We've never had a more exciting time in Nollywood than now. It's a fast growing epidemic of an industry. And you mentioned something about Hollywood and Bollywood. At the moment, Nollywood has taken over in terms of the ranking, from Bollywood. So Hollywood is the only one that we are trying to play catch up with at the moment. And I think we're going faster than they are growing. That's the honest truth.
Okay. Thank you very much.
So tell us your role within the UK Producers Guild.
I joined in March 2018, and I think I joined on the day an election was happening. And I think one of the things that I've seen that has been lacking has been the way the guild has been branded and its image. You find that, one, we don't have the collective in terms of the figures of membership. Two, we don't have the right branding. And that's where I come in. Being able to reform the way people see the guild and being able to bring more people that are more intellectually clued with knowing what they want to deliver and what they're doing. There are 2 new members that joined after myself, which I'm very excited that they joined. And they did say, "Mark, I think I joined the guild just because you joined." And I think it's a good thing, and I know we're going to get other members joining the guild just because they joined as well. So I think there's that synergy and that power in a collective many, not a collective few.
So you're the public relations officer.
Yeah.
So you are basically the face of the guild.
Yes. Well, yes.
No pressure.
Yes.
So kind of bringing in the UK Film Festival now, which is what we are working towards with the Black History Month coming up in October.
Correct.
I say it's going to be in October. What is your role towards that? There is going to be a lot of work in terms of the media.
Yes, there are quite a number of radio and TV interviews that we scheduled. Myself and the President Marc will be going for an interview tomorrow. It's a radio-based interview, which is also going to be. I'm going to use the word Facebook, or it's going to be broadcasted on Facebook live tomorrow. We've got about 7 TV stations that are partnering with the film festival because it's the first maiden edition.
That's good.
We're trying to make it as good as we can. Obviously, next year is going to be even bigger and better and brighter. So going around doing interviews and trying to let people know about even the film festival itself has been quite challenging. Not everybody wants the film festival to be successful. We have to appreciate that there are people who just don't want to be successful. But I'm happy because we've got quite a number of members that are championing and pushing and being advocates of letting people know about the guild so that they can submit their films and we can get quality films submitted and being able to be showcased and possibly if they win out of the 4 different categories that we have, we can be able to present a substantial award to one of the nominees.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So for those watching and they want to perhaps media partner or partner with you on this project,
yeah,
what is the process?
you could always Google my name, Marc Adebesin. You would find me on Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook. The whole works. I never used to have social media accounts, but hey, we're in the media industry. It's a requirement right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you mentioned earlier in your interview that you are a man that is very passionate about the quality of the production.
Yeah.
So we are going to be having, or you are going to be having a lot of films submitted for the film festival.
Correct.
How are you going to ensure that the quality of those productions meets your expectations?
Well, two things. None of the jurors are members of the guild.
Oh, that's good.
Well, none of them, because that way you would not have complacency set in. And then I actually drafted the scoreboard for the jurors, and it has the audio being rated, the motion picture being rated, the framing, the composition, the cinematography, and the storyline and the plot. So you, even a juror who is not an expert picks up that kind of scorecard, a juror scorecard, and it tells them, this is what I think we want you to look out for. And that would filter the good and the not so good and the worthy ones. So we will get quality films to be showcased during the film festival.
Oh, that is good.
Yeah.
And what should those that submit their films, what is the confidence you're giving them that the process of selection is transparent and fair?
The members of the jurors, we've got somebody who was trained, an individual who, another one is an actress, and I would actually say she's one of the pioneer members, actress in Nollywood. Another individual, fully trained, I forgot the name of the acting school she went to. She was trained here, born and bred here, and she's doing a fantastic job at the moment. So we've got 3 jurors that I would vouch for in terms of being able to filter out good films to be showcased at the festival.
Oh, that's great. So for those 2 events that are coming up, remind us of the dates again?
The 10th and the 11th of October 2018.
Fantastic.
We're going to be having 4 keynote speakers on those 2 days, and 2 each for each days, and we will be showcasing at the very least 2 feature films, 2 short films, and those are films that will be shortlisted by the jurors, which will be showcased at Odeon Cinema in Greenwich.
Okay.
At the moment, we're looking at getting a partnership with the Greenwich University to try and get them to give us at least a hall, because we want a situation where we'll have 2 simultaneous screening happening for different films, because we've got films running into double figures being submitted at the moment, which is a good thing for the guild.
That's good.
Yeah.
So in terms of the prices, in terms of for the tickets, for those that might be wondering, how much would I have to pay to attend this event? What's the price? Is it affordable?
It is. We've got £60 per head for the opening ceremony and for the closing ceremony as well, which I think is quite affordable, because you're going to get a three square meal. You will have the opportunity of interacting and networking with many filmmakers from Hollywood, Bollywood, and Hollywood as well, because we have invited people from those specific industries as well who are stakeholders in those industries to partake in the film festival itself. I mean, synergy of the people that are coming on board as keynote speakers really going to help.
Yeah. So, as the public relations officer, there is a lot of pressure on you for this event to be successful.
Yes.
What would you consider to be a successful event? What needs to happen for you to say this film festival has been a success?
Well, some of the key things I would want to be achieved with the festival is having keynote speakers being stakeholders in the industry. I wouldn't want to mention names yet, because we are still expecting a couple of feedback from people that I term as key stakeholders, who are individuals that have invested so much, tremendous amount of funds, key stakeholders that own their own platforms, We've got the likes of Iroko Ibaka that we're still waiting for feedback from them, who we're expecting to come and deliver a keynote speak. The president of the guild, Marc, would be opening the festival. He's having a speech that is going to be delivered. We also have a magazine that is going to be issued on that day.
Okay.
We've got speeches of individuals that are going to be published in that. We've got about 6 TV stations that own their own platforms who are going to come and broadcast live on the day. We've got a red carpet event, and we've got the likes of Gidi TV, Channels TV, and Fame TV, who are going to record and also put it on YouTube after the film festival.
Oh, that is great. That is great. Thank you so much. And our final question. You have been working very hard for this to be a success. What has been the greatest challenge for you?
I think financing. I think we need to invest a bit more on publicity. It's not just about going on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or LinkedIn and stick posters here and there. I think we need to have enough room to spend money on creating intros, montages for the film festival itself. That needs to go on TV stations for us to be able to reach out to the required audience so that they know about the film festival. It's not just about myself going on and the members of the guild going on social media to post. You would get traction, but being able to get other people that own their own media platform and get into content to see it and join in and know about it, it's critical.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.